A happy Monday here on the Proview Rundown. Glad you could join us. Adam Deal in the Proview studios, having some fun. We also got the crew in the zoo. It is not a happy Monday because if you follow the show, myself, a Cowboy fan, Josh Brown, a Supercharger fan, and obviously things didn't go our way this year. So we're going to sulk, and you're just going to have to accept that watching us today. But we do have a lot going on because we're going to go over all the APS Metro Championships. What a weekend. Yeah, he's still a Charger fan. You still a Charger fan after that? That's Alden. I see what you did there. At least the Cowboys actually showed up to their game. The Chargers, I don't even think knew that they were in a game. I'm pretty sure of it. Anyway, APS Metro Championships were actually really good. Both games were pretty good. Girls, obviously, West Mesa repeat. We're going to get you those highlights in a little bit. The boys game, I have a feeling that we're going to be seeing Cleveland and Volcano Vista all season long do and perform the way that they performed on Saturday night in front of a really nice crowd as well, especially when playoff football is going on and all of that. And so really excited about what's in front of us. And now that the Metro tournament is done, there's one more tournament that's in front of us as well. And you can go to our website and check out the schedule, ProviewNetworks.com, and we'll have the entire schedule for you this week. We've got some games on the girls' side, some boys' games. Monzano and Cleveland are going to go at it tomorrow. We'll talk about that in a moment. But then the Hope Christian Invitational also is this week on the boys and girls' side. And everything's going to be right here on Proview Networks, Comcast 26, and streaming live on the NFHS network. And so a nice field on the boys and girls' side starting Thursday. And we'll have the entire first round in the winning side of the bracket. So a ton to go over as we get ready for district play and things starting to heat up in all of these races. First, though, let's start with some highlights. And let's go to the girls' side as West Mesa, the overall 1 seed, taking on the 2 seed La Cueva. Here's what happened.
Cleveland wants an up and down.
There's Ingram. Nice dish underneath and a good. And a reset to Castellano. Castellanos going to drive. Yes, how about that? Here's Castellano. Nice stutter, and she'll go all the way and a fit. Kick it to Burke. Here's an elbow three for Rivas. Yes. Twine it. Slips it to the corner. Step back. Rivas wants another three. Got it. Ball bounce pass. And a tough one off the window and a finish. Kicks it out to the wing. 4-3. Rattle it home. And then, yes, the steal is completed. Dixon's going to go all the way on the left hand. And front by 8. Here's the dish underneath. Somehow Dixon was able to save it. Ingram's going to go all. Burke, nice extra pass. Out on the wing for 3. Twining and dining. Rivas has a step, a little floater. Yes, her game.
What a
nice move by Ottman.
On.
Ottman on a Euro step. Got the roll. So a couple of nice 10 to play. Savic's going to go strong. Yes. La Cueva. Sandoval's going to kick it out wide. A 3 on the wing. That's.
We can finish. Look at this.
Nice pass. Reverse layup. Yes. Rivas steps in the lane. Got one to go. Sport, it's Romero. She wants her second three-pointer. Twining and dining. Outlet is turned right back over. Rivas beats the buzzer. Oh! Maya Rivas! Of course, you got to get the team photo. And that is not, we're number 3 in the state. That is, we have won it 3 times. Of the world. I know Manny Otero's really excited about this step. They have done it before, but they keep doing it. And so impressive, this West Mesa Mustang, and undoubtedly deserving of the #1 ranking in the state so far. But I know there are much bigger goals for his team. Also, not in a cupcake district anymore, Manny Otero, which I think will bode well for West Mesa, as now they're acclimated in with La Cueva and El Dorado, and so night after night they're going to have to compete. And I think this is going to be good for them as they get ready for district play. But congratulations to Manny Otero, congratulations to West Mesa, and now can they continue their season with the success that they would like, and that includes success in the state tournament, especially that first round at the Santa Ana Star Center, second round, I should say. Now we flip over to the boys, and both teams had really tough semifinals. Cleveland come from behind, and I mean twice, by 13 and 14 points respectively against the Trisco Heritage just to beat them. It was a Trey Watson three-point play with 21 seconds to go, and Cleveland do get by a Trisco Heritage by 2. And then 4 lead changes for Volcano Vista with El Dorado in the fourth quarter. They prevail over the Eagles to get to the championship game. And so here's what happened in the finals.
Cleveland wants an up and down tempo, and here we go.
Watson.
Good.
Terry's got the rebound and the put. Kai Smith spinning. He's going to kick it out to Terry. Wants an open three. He's going to kick it to Terry. On the elbow for three. His second, and he knocks it down. Kick out to the wing. Amir Mohammed wants a three. Twining and dining. Galante going against Terry. Goes high off the window. The putback by Dethridge is good. There's the first few. Going to swing it out to Battle, who wheels around. Battle, that's a tough drive. Yes.
First quarter.
Terry trying to go reverse layup. He goes the other way and finish. Dethridge has a 2-on-1. Aragon, put it down.
Finish.
Terry on the wing for three. Yes, right back at you, says Josh Terry.
The guy that can do it.
That's a great low post move by Cleveland. Before that had won the last two. That's a great play there by Ortega's going to go all the way on the finger roll and good. 11 for the free throw line. Last moments here this first quarter. Nice drive by Dickey and Volcano. Here's a 2-on-1 as Dethridge going to finger roll and finish from Nakai Smith all the way, and he's blocked by Madrid. Watson in the corner for three. Twice control, and he gets it back. Dethridge, nice move all the way. Driving hard is Terry. I don't know how he got that. And Terry had a nice turn. He goes reverse leg. Here's Jelante Gray, fades back. Twining and dining. He's going to race. Hill, the freshman. Get it out, says Munn. Great. Terry lost it. Quick outlet. Look out. Here comes Dethridge. All the way on the finger roll. Almost lost it. Here's Nakai Smith for three. Got it. Jelante Gray, step back three. Twining and dining. Gray, he wanted the three. Here's Battle. He could shoot the three for the tie. He missed it. Also, Ard University Alden Iowani and my man Josh Beartrap Brown. And guys, I was just saying that I hope this is the state championship.
Oh yeah, hands down. These are two of the best teams. Volcano's probably the deepest team in the whole state, hands down, easily. But Cleveland's talented. Terry, I mean, what a fourth option for them. You know, they got Watson, Amir. Prayers for Jalen Munn. Hopefully his ankle's doing better. I know he was still trying to play on that ankle, and he was hobbling around pretty bad.
You can visibly see it, right? But the fact that he got in, I think shows, and he's probably really sore now. But I think it shows that maybe the extent of the injury, not extreme. Now, I think this is a reoccurring injury for him, so hopefully.
Yeah, I feel like this is the one that he injured when against Centennial, I think.
Yes, correct.
So hopefully he'll be all right. I'm pretty sure he's all right. He'll probably play again this week.
I think Sean Jimenez has to be happy. Of course, they won the Metro tournament, but they beat Volcano Vista at Volcano Vista, and I think he's got to be happy because they essentially did it without Jalen Munn against that deep Volcano Vista team. And I think that shows a lot to where Cleveland is. Now, at the end of that game, you know, you could just see Volcano was starting to assert themselves as a better team. They come back from 15 down in the fourth quarter, and all of a sudden you're thinking, if Jelante Gray hits a free throw and Cleveland can't score, you're thinking Volcano's going to win this in overtime.
Oh, yeah. If that goes to overtime, Volcano, the crowd was getting into it. They were just started overpowering the Cleveland side. I mean, it was a raucous crowd for a Metro.
It was, I think, for a Saturday at Volcano, which doesn't draw a lot for Metro playoffs going on. I thought it was good. I'm with you guys, and that's why we're gonna have a lot of fun covering this district, just because you've got a Trisco who beat El Dorado to take third. Think about that. The top three teams, you know, were a Trisco, Cleveland, and Volcano Vista. And then Rio Rancho won 3 games in this tournament and went 3-1.
That does not bode well for my Cibola Cougars, Adam.
By the way, you know Rio Rancho beat Hope Christian, I think, to take, fifth in the tournament. They beat Hope Christian by 40 points on Saturday. Like, this Rio Rancho team's good, too.
Yeah, oh yeah. And, you know, I did most of Rio Rancho's games since I was at Sandia. You know, I was really impressed with them. I'm really impressed with David Patterson this year. I think that he's asserted himself as the best player on the team, and he's not shying away from it. He's been playing hard on both sides of the ball, slamming it like once or twice a game, which I love. And he was in studio last week for Local Focus, so we kind of got to see the behind the scenes, and I really like that kid, and I hope that they can continue playing really well because they're that wild card ace team in that district.
Yeah, I'm with you, and obviously, you know, as that's my alma mater, of course, I'm going to be rooting for the Rio Rancho Rams, of course. But I'm just rooting for good games in this district. And going back to Volcano Vista in Cleveland, I said Sean Jimenez has to be happy they essentially do it without Jalen Munn. I think Greg Brown's got to be okay with where he's at, too, in the Volcano Vista Hawks, because how poorly, especially through the first 3 quarters, did Volcano Vista shoot the ball? They didn't hit a 3 until the 4th quarter.
Oh,
They
yeah.
couldn't hit a bunny on the inside.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, let's talk about that last play of the game. Like, that was crazy. Like, the guy just like straight threw it. Everybody thought that was like his shot, his buzzer to beat the buzzer, and then the guy tips it to the other was it Manzano in the corner? Do you remember?
Yes.
And he barely missed that 3.
They almost, yeah. I mean,
and they that was just
I don't
such a
think we have
bang
the
bang
highlight,
play.
but they almost got it done.
Yeah,
right?
it was such a bang bang play. Like, I just remember when he shot it from like the free throw line on the opposite side. Everyone's like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, he's gonna miss it.
No,
But
I
then-
think it was an actual design.
Yeah, it
play.
was a design play for
and
sure.
it was, I mean, I think they executed
Yeah,
it
they-
as perfectly as you can. If you don't know what we're talking about, with about 1.5 seconds to go, Volcano Vista, Cleveland misses some free throws. In Volcano Vista, they basically heaved it to Cesar Madrid, who, with a quick kick out to the corner to Manzano, who I think got it off in time. I mean, it was probably pretty close, but by the naked eye,
It
I
was
say
very close,
he got it off the
yeah.
dive, and he missed it off the side of the iron, and so that would have won it, which, you know, obviously would have
If
been
it would have
big.
went in, we've seen shots go in count, before. So
Gosh, but
That's
yeah,
not a topic or anything, is it?
but
having some fun.
But I think we should give Josh Brown a chance to explain his Los Angeles
Are
Chargers.
we going to go that direction
We'll
right
give
now?
him we'll give him the floor to explain what happened.
Okay. Here, the floor is yours, Supercharger.
We're on to next season. It was a tough fought game. Patriots were the better team. We're on to next season.
Don't.
I don't really want to talk about the past. Past is past. So next
You
season.
were very confident.
I was, and they blew it. I mean, so along with GOAT, I guess Tom Brady is nicknamed Kryptonite too for the Chargers. I mean, 0-8, Phillip Rivers.
Tom Brady's everybody's
That
kryptonite.
was
though.
horrible.
Like,
It was-
that's just who it is. You were confident. My team was playing too, right? The Cowboys. So I wasn't trying to like give you false, but I mean, they're playing the Patriots in New England. I'm thinking, like, why does anybody think they have a chance? This is what happens. This is what everybody does every year, every single year. Every year, everyone's like, oh, this is the year that the Patriots go down, and oh, they didn't look that good during the regular season. And then what happens? Like, this is what happens.
I'm not sorry for it. I had faith in my team. Unfortunately, they blew it.
That's the problem.
That's
don't
being a
have
Charger
faith in
fan.
your team.
It's like that's what being a Charger fan is.
I'm right there with you.
At least Charger fans kind of expect it. I mean, next season, Cowboy fans are going to say they're going to win the Super Bowl.
That's what we do. We
Charger
get hyped
fans.
up. Hey, the Cowboys are the king of the offseason, right? We're going to win the
I,
Super
I
Bowl.
love it because on Friday they're talking about Jason Garrett getting an extension, and then on Monday morning they're talking about firing him. So I mean, it's the carousel, It's the
Whatever.
Dallas. It's just who they are, You
You know
love
what?
them or you
Dak
hate
Prescott, that's my quarterback. That's my quarterback, man.
Hey, I do got to say though, my locks weren't too bad. 50%, and my boys' lock took second.
Alden
And they
did
could
say
have won it?
Cleveland. Yes, you said Cleveland. I did go Volcano
I
Vista.
went Volcano and West Mesa Girls. The West Mesa Girls
I
pulled it
mean,
off.
but that's not.
Manny Otero, 3 in a
Okay.
row. And you know what?
West Mesa
West
won
Mesa
the
Girls
Metro
are my lock of the week
Championship.
this week too.
Are they?
Yeah, the West Mesa Girls. We got them on 2 broadcasts this week.
Hey,
so
by the way, yeah, we will have another Girls My 50 game of the week. Is West Mesa is going to play host to Cibola. Maybe a lopsided match, but don't. Hey, just watch Lori Mabry. Watch her. She'll slow the game down and probably try to make it close. Yeah.
How is it Varos that got hurt, or was it in that semifinal?
Yeah. So SB Varos, she got hurt. Just tweaked her ankle, I think.
She was dressed out. She didn't play in the championship.
It's impressive though that they still just keep beating people even without one of the best players. in the state.
Undefeated La Cueva too. La Cueva's no slouch.
Yeah, but they made La Cueva look mediocre. Let's give it up for Manny Otero.
Hey, but let's go to that game real quick and talk about it because, I mean, you got to look at it. Coach Perea, too. Kyra Ingram, maybe the best point guard in the state, had 1 point and then fouled out in the fourth quarter. La Cueva couldn't have played more ugly, and they lost by like 6 points. So I'm just saying that they've got to feel confident that maybe they can make a better run at West Mesa in the future. But remember, this is without SB Varos. So
I feel like it kind of carried over too, because the La Cueva girls semifinals performance against who did they play?
Volcano.
Yeah, they played Volcano, and they didn't really show up in that game either. But Ingram was on in that game. She had like four or five threes in that game to close it out. But she's
One
a
point.
killer.
If
She's
you're
got ice in her veins.
if you're going to tell me she's going to have 1 point in the fourth or in the whole game, in the
I would say you're
championship, you
lying.
think La Cueva's getting smashed,
Yeah.
but they lose by 6. So I don't know. There's room there for La Cueva to get better. West Mesa, though, clearly out in front of everybody.
What do you think about the top 4 seeds making it on both sides, on girls and
you know,
boys?
everyone complains about, okay, well, do they get the Metro seeding right? Because remember, they seed these like 3 weeks before the tournament actually starts. Maybe it's 2 weeks before the tournament actually starts. And so there's teams that play games in between that margin. And look, I know Cibola got a higher seed on the girls' side than they should have, and maybe Cleveland didn't, and blah, 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 blah. But when it's all said and done, on both sides, boys and girls bracket, all 4 seeds, top seeds, made it. And then both top 2 seeds made it to the championship. So I don't know as if it's necessarily the worst.
Yeah, you know, I think that's just kudos to whoever made the bracket. You know, I mean, it's a hard thing to do, especially when you're going off coaches' polls and stuff like that. But you know, the top 4 teams made it, and like you said, the top 2 teams were in the championship game.
Both
So
number ones won it too. I mean, so there you go.
Okay.
Kenny
well,
Barreras and the APS.
I mean, are you doing lock of the week, or are you
I'm
waiting
doing lock
until
of the week
Wednesday?
right now. My lock of the week this week, since we have 2 broadcasts with them, West Mesa girls basketball. Manny Otero, you guys are going 2-0 this week.
You know what? No.
Why can't I lock? That's lock of the week.
No, you can't.
Why not?
Let's
Who's
go with
gonna-
the number 1 ranked, West Mesa.
So okay, so you're mad at me because I'm now picking the number 1 seed.
Yeah,
like,
but
you went
okay,
with Cleveland
okay, but
all
I
year
think
in
okay, it's
football.
like taking like the biggest mismatch, right? Okay, because if you're taking West Mesa versus Cibola, anybody could tell you that's the lock of the week. Like it'll be an upset if Cibola win. That's an obvious lock of the week.
how about your Hope tournament picks, bro?
Yeah. What's your Hope tournament picks? Hope and Hope.
Shiprock girls. We don't know. We don't have that one yet.
Shiprock Girls isn't that good this year, so if that's your
Well, I don't even know who's in that tournament.
Bloomfield.
I know the games,
Bloomfield
you know.
girls.
So
Bloomfield
what? I
girls.
can't go with the number 1 seed. Like in football pick'ems, you're mad at me because
No,
I
I'm
change it
just.
up.
I mean,
so
like
locks of the week.
I feel like we need to pick like games that are very difficult to pick, and then you can have a lock of the week. But it's like you're taking like Cibola boys versus Cleveland boys. My lock of the week is Cleveland. Come on.
Okay. So basically, I can't pick the
No,
number 1.
you know what,
So
it's
okay,
your
I got you, Adam.
It's your
So
segment.
you're mad at me because I go, I changed the way football. I went with some upsets.
It's your segment.
Basketball, I'm going with the West Mesa girls lock, and
You
you're
know,
mad at me,
you-
but I can't win with you.
Your lock of the week is your lock
Uh,
of the week.
We haven't done the girls championship highlights from the Metro. Jason, roll that beautiful bean footage.
What is he doing?
Have we done the girls highlights yet? Oh,
Yeah.
we did. Oh, sorry. I was working.
You know what? We're
Highlands.
Yeah.
See, that's what I meant.
Well, how about we save that for after the break? Yeah. Let's go to a quick break. We got Highlands coming up next. Let's get Josh out of here.
It's that time of the year, sports fans. It's the 10th annual Garden Swartz Great Southwest Track and Field Indoor Classic. It's February 9th in 2019. The best athletes from across the nation come together for one event. Check out more information at GreatSouthwestTrackAndFieldClassic.com.
This is Coach Borrego of the Charlotte Hornets. Hello to all you parents out there in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I want to congratulate 38 years for the AYBL. You guys are doing a great job. You've shaped a lot of lives, young men and women, and you'll continue to do that. Parents, get involved, sign your kid up. It's a great program. It helped shape who I am today, helped shape me as a basketball player, as a coach. So get out there, sign them up. Have a great season. Good luck to everybody.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of Proview Sports Network.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili, breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of Proview Sports Network.
This is Amaya Brown from the CBLO Cougars. You are watching the Daily Rundown only on Proview Network's Comcast Channel 26.
Scoops for you right here on Proview Networks this last weekend, and Highlands University taking on a couple opponents, but some highlights we'll start with against Colorado Mesa on the boys and girls side. There you go. So you're looking at Highlands on the girls' side, and the boys' side playing absolutely fantastic basketball so far. J. Paul, do we got any more highlights, or is that? We got some more highlights. Okay, so on the girls' side, now you're looking at the boys' side here, Highlands this last weekend. Jordan Jones with the hammer. J-Pole, you got to love it, right? Jordan Jones getting his thing done. Highland's looking really good on the boys' side. Hey, don't forget to look at our schedule, ProviewNetworks.com. We've got the entire Hope Christian invitation on the boys and girls side. It's starting early on Thursday morning into the semis on Friday. The championships will be on Saturday. We also have some games in between, including the number 1 ranked Cleveland Storm. Well, I don't know if they'll be number 1 ranked considering that Las Cruces is undefeated so far, but we'll have those polls for you on Wednesdays. You can check it out, but Cleveland will take on Manzano on Tuesday night. We also have West Mesa taking on Volcano Vista, which is a very good girls matchup, obviously. And then our My 50 game of the week, Cibola at West Mesa this week. So ton of action for you. We'll be back on Wednesday for the Crew of the Zoo. What's that? Okay, so we're going to get out of here, but we've got some more some hoops for you for Highlands. As they take it on who? Western. As we get out of here. Join us Wednesday. We'll be back at 11 o'clock.